It's a very natural thing to judge a person when you first meet them, and I think everyone does it even if we don't like to admit it. First impressions always matter. That initial meeting could be the difference between the start of a relationship or the never talking again before you've even started a conversation. And I think it's fair to say that women are more complex than men, and trying to figure out what they think about you can be a very daunting task to take on. Some women will be straightforward and tell you exactly what they want and think, and then some can be a little bit more subtle and then go for those passive-aggressive, kind of dropping hint scenarios. Entering the dating world can be a nerve-wracking thing on its own, never mind when you have to learn to read minds and know where you stand with the ladies. But what do you do if they decide they don't like you? Now I know it could sound like a lot of effort to try and change someone's mind about you, but even the smallest things can help alter and improve the perspective they may hold of you. So we've taken a look into the female mind and found several small gestures and techniques that you can implement into your daily life and conversations with the ladies to help you switch lanes from the friend zone to romantic interest. Let's dive in deep, like and subscribe. Laughter. Making someone laugh releases a hormone in their brain that instantly picks up their mood and can help when it comes to someone feeling sad or a little bit depressed. If you can make a girl laugh, not only will you improve her mood, but she will also start to link you to feelings of happiness and laughter. And this is a great way to get you out of the friend zone if you are sadly in that position. If you can make someone laugh, then you can charm the pants off any woman that you come across. We are a sucker for a funny guy who can keep that conversation going, and sadly a dry conversation is the worst thing when you are entering the dating world. Can you imagine anything worse than having to explain every joke you make because the other person just doesn't understand? Yikes. Compliments. If you compliment a woman on what she is wearing, she will smile and feel pretty. If you compliment her for the physical appearance or a part of her personality, she will be smiling on the inside. I bet as soon as you pay a woman a compliment, she will start to think about you differently. Does he like me? Do I like him? Is he attractive? Should I flirt with him? Complimenting a woman can change her perspective about you in an instant. For example, if she thinks that you are arrogant and full of yourself, complimenting her can show her that you are not full of yourself at all. You can also change a woman's opinion of you by using a compliment to initiate a flirty conversation. Not only will it make her blush and become flustered, but it will steer the conversation away from the friend zone and headfirst into a potential first date. Generosity. Some women love to be showered in gifts and taken out on date nights and days out. To them, this would be you showing your feelings. One of the 5 love languages is gift giving, which in turn means to show appreciation and affection through the power of giving gifts that you know someone will love. However, generosity can be shown in other forms which some other women prefer. Sometimes it can feel a little bit awkward to receive a gift on a random Tuesday as opposed to, say, on your birthday or Christmas. You can show your generosity by offering to pay for lunch once in a while. Or if she has mentioned she loves giraffes, for example, and you see a giraffe teddy, you get it for her. These small little gestures can mean a lot because it shows that you've listened to her and taken her interests on board. Common ground. Having something in common with anyone you speak to will make the conversation a lot easier and help you avoid any awkward silences. Can you imagine how awkward it would be if you loved to barbecue in the sun and the other person was a die-hard vegan? I can feel the tension now. You won't be struggling to keep the conversation going and you will be able to bounce off one another, almost as if you've known each other for a long time, that it comes so natural. If you have a common interest with a woman, not only will it help to keep yours and her nerves down during that initial getting to know each other stage, but it will also provide date ideas that you will both enjoy. Do you both love walking? Well, there are plenty of walking routes that you guys could go on together, and also take a picnic out with you to stop halfway for a cute bite to eat. Honesty. Remember when you were younger and your mum would always say that honesty is the best policy? Well, it's actually true. Even if the truth isn't what someone wants to hear, you still earn their respect by being honest and open about how you are feeling. No one can blame you for being sneaky then, can they? Honesty with women goes a long way, especially when it comes to being honest about your feelings. Even if you think it's embarrassing and lame to tell a girl that you like her, she will love how open you are. And it also saves you both a lot of time if you know exactly how the other person is feeling, because there's no point in going through the talking stage if you're just not feeling it, right? Body language. If a woman complains that you are not interested or closed off and you genuinely are interested, then you need to stop and take a look at your body language when you are talking to her. Are your arms crossed? This would be a clear indication that you are not completely comfortable. So try placing your hands on your lap with your knees facing her. This shows that you are engaged in the conversation and you feel comfortable around her. Now, a slight touch here and there will also indicate that you are interested in her on a more than a, friendship level. So overall, we know that women can be very strong-minded when it comes to dating and their ideal perfect man. Maybe the way that they view their perfect man in their head isn't who they are dating in the real world, or they can't find him in the dating crowd. But we are all human, and sometimes what we think we want isn't what we need or actually want. Meeting someone who isn't your type could blow your socks off without you even thinking that it could happen. And hopefully these few tips and tricks can help you show the ladies that their first impression of you may have been wrong, or they have misunderstood an action and taken it the wrong way. Now, the friend zone is a little bit like quicksand. Once you're in there, it's very hard to get back out again, but it's not impossible. And understanding how your body language conveys to other people could be a game changer when you can't find the words to express yourself. Well, there you go, the body can. Now, just a side note though, no one should feel like they should have to change themselves to fit the mold of someone else's idea of perfection. So please don't do this, guys, it's not okay. If you are not a good match, it's okay to just accept it, feel a little bit sad, but then you move on and you will find someone who loves you for you.